Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and today this is just going to be one of these random pickups, what things I've got off eBay kind of videos, what things people have given me kind of videos. And on that note, the first thing is, oops, just knocked the camera then, is this little monitor. I've just been given that. I'm not actually unfamiliar with this monitor. It belonged to a friend of my mother's who used it on camping trips and in the caravan and things like that, and I have actually repaired it for them in the past. It got knocked about and the power jack on the side, the 12-volt power jack, got broken on it, and it was only a dry joint. I repaired it for them a couple of years ago, and they brought it to me the other day, saying, is there anything I could do about this blue line that has appeared on the screen? And I said to them, to be honest, it's not really worth looking into. So I could try, but I said there's a good chance anything I did would actually make the whole thing worse. And he basically just said, oh well, chuck it in the bin then, I'll buy a new one. So I'm not going to throw it in the bin, am I? So yeah, I've got another nice little test monitor here. And it actually has got a digital tuner built into it. You know, I can use it as a digital TV, even up in my attic. To be honest, I've tried getting reception on the little telescopic aerial it's got on the back here, and I can't get a signal on it, and I'm not in a terrible area for TV. I'm not bothered about that anyway. I'm not bothered about the line down the screen. It just makes another nice little test monitor for use. And with that in mind, I will show you the next thing that I've got. And I picked these up on eBay, and that is ignore the things in the background, because that's for a video that's going to be coming up rather soon. I'm sure some people can spot exactly what's there. That's these here, and I was looking for some more screens to play with basically, and I spotted these on auction on eBay, and what they are, if we look, are little portable DVD players. Now I will say I paid £5 postage on these. I won't tell you what I actually paid for the players just yet, until we actually see what they do. And that's the thing. The listing basically said 2 portable DVD players tested, not working. And I thought, okay, fair enough. Now I've put a bid in anyway, because I won them, and they arrived today. And they also arrived with, this wasn't mentioned in the listing, but they arrived with a power supply. I thought, oh, okay, fair enough. And then, as I was looking at it, I noticed it says on the power supply, Sony 5 volts, 2000 milliamp hours, AC adapter, and then underneath it says PSP. So it's a PSP power adapter, this. Now, the plug on the end of it actually does fit both these players. If you look, it does actually fit that one, and it fits this one, like that. The thing is, if we look on the bottom of here, this outputs 5 volts. These, if we have a look at them, want 9 volts. So I think the guys plugged that in because the charger fitted, powered them up, and they don't work. And I have actually tried it. I have plugged both these in with that power supply, and the power lights come on, and the screens flicker a little bit, but that's all that they do. Because as I've found from the previous videos and playing with these screens need 8 volts to fire up. Now if you're only putting 5 volts actually in, you're not even getting up to what the regulator for the screens wants, so the screens aren't going to power up on them on 5 volts. The LED and things like that might power up, but the screens aren't going to fire up at that low voltage, or at least they're not going to fire up properly. So there's a good chance that these actually might work. With that in mind, what I've done is I've rigged up. I didn't actually have a 9 volt power supply with the correct kind connector or anything on, but I did have a lead with the right style connector, so I've jury-rigged this up to another 9V power supply, just with some crop clips, to the right polarity, so the outer's negative and the inner's positive. And we will see, let's try, yeah. Let's try this. We've got one's a, I mean, the No brand. This one's a Normandy, and that's a little bit more bashed up. It's got some dents on it and what have you. This is an Akai, and this is in slightly better condition. I will say they both have rechargeable batteries on them as well, so they are true portable. I mean, this has got a polymer rechargeable pack, 7.4 volts. So if they're completely dead, I might be able to use the batteries out of these packs for something else. Anyway, so let's put some power in this. That's what basically it was doing last time when I tried it with the 5V supply. You just get a light coming on. I'm pretty sure it was green when I plugged the 5V supply in, not red or orange. And I've got a DVD we can actually try on these. Now this is BVWS, which is the British Vintage Wireless Society, which I'm a lapsed member of. They produce these every year for Christmas. Hopefully there's going to be no copyright on this, and we're going to be playing a little bit of it anyway. So we'll use this to test to see whether these things actually work. So this is first attempt. And we'll see whether these things will actually do anything. We'll put a DVD in, and where's the, is it there? No. Oh, it is there. That's where I thought it was in the first place. Let's see if this thing actually does anything. Well, the lights come on. Well, the screen's fired up anyway. We've got Akai on the screen, loading. It is a little bit dim, I will say that. It doesn't look as bright as I was expecting. DVD drive's making a pretty horrible noise, but it's certainly... Oh, look at that! Well, that's actually fired up. Yeah, we've got... Let's see if we can play something... let's see if we can play a bit of this DVD. Let's see, where's play on this thing? Play. It might need the lens cleaning. Yeah, it's not reading the DVD exactly very well. Can you actually see that on screen or not? I don't know. It's certainly not playing the DVD very well, but as we can certainly see, the screen's actually working okay. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, the screen seems to be working fine. And that's more what I'm interested in buying these for, is the actual the actual screens on them. I don't think it's exactly working as a DVD player, this one. It doesn't seem... Oh, I don't know, that seems to be working. I might try cleaning the lens on it actually and see if it will run as a DVD player, but we've got a good... definitely... No, it's skipped again. But anyway, we've shown that the screen at least basically works on that. Let's get my disc out of there. So we don't know what state that's in. It might be scratching discs and stuff. But as we can see, the screen actually works on it. So that's one we can definitely do something with. In fact, we're going to try and see if we can get a computer to work on that in a minute. Let's try this one. This is the second one that I got. Let's put some power up it. And the LEDs come on, so that's a good start. Look at that. That's fired straight up. Let's see if this one will play a DVD. Stick that in there. Let's see if this is going to load the DVD. Well, it's come up loading. Well, it's loaded it. Let's see whether it'll play one of the... Well, that seems to be playing absolutely fine. I mean, the other DVD player was skittering and stuttering at this point. We've got a 4:3 and a widescreen button on this as well. It's a shame it's not like on them little monitors that I've been playing with before, where it's actually a slide switch, but we might be able to do something with that. But that actually seems to work fine. Right. I'll stop that now. So yeah, we've got definitely got two working screens. Like I said, the other one it doesn't seem to read DVDs very well, but that's not what I've really bought these for. It's more about getting them perhaps working on some old computers and using them as screens. Now, what we can do, we've got two options really. We can look at just ripping the screen off it and perhaps getting just the screen to work. But with these, you don't really even have to do that, because on both of these, if you actually look here, you've got video input. You've got audio and video input straight in like that. Headphones out. So you've even got an AV switch, output and input. So you can switch that to an AV input, put audio and video in there, and hopefully we should be able to use this with a old computer. In fact, I think we'll just give that a quick try now. We've got this computer set up. In fact, it's just finished loading Rockstar 8 My Hamster. Yeah, still going through all them old Spectrum tapes that I've got. So what we could try and do is we'll just disconnect this and get that out of the way. And hopefully we can use this this lead here to see if these are going to work. So this is just a bit of a experiment at the moment, because these only came in today. So I might just hack the screens off and do something something like that. But for, let's put that into video, put that into in. So we're not getting anything off that one, but it's not the right kind of cable. I think we possibly need a it's got separate audio and video on this one, so we're not getting anything anything on that. Let's try fixing the switch. No, we'll try perhaps a bit more experimentation with that one. Let's try the other one, see if we can get anything to come through on the other one. Get that open. Let's find some power for it again. I think this one's got oh, this is the same. It's got video and optical audio. We'll try it anyway. See if we can get anything out of it. That's clicked over to AV. Let's have a look here. Let's put the video in that. And no. No, we don't seem to be getting anything on that one. But that's something we can look at more for the future. We can see if we can get these to work with a vintage computer. So that's the reason I've picked them up. Just as, oh no, that's definitely an audio signal. So I can't seem to get anything on them just yet. But that'll be for another video. We'll see if we can actually get these working with vintage computers. Even as they're whole like that, or perhaps just taking the screens off and see if we can use the screens and make something, some cool little monitors out of the screens on them. And the best bit about these, I'll just put them down and pan you back over there. I said I paid a £5 postage on these, but it's what I actually paid won these on the auction for, and that was I paid a penny for them. Yeah, it's probably the cheapest thing I've ever actually won on eBay. That I was expecting to perhaps pay £1 or £2 for them, but no, I put a penny bid on and I actually won them both at a penny. So there's still cool junk you can buy on eBay for really not a very lot of money. If they'd been a little bit closer than me, I could have even gone and picked them up and saved on the £5 postage. So yeah, there you go. There's fun junk like this out there for literally pennies. Anyway, on to the last thing that I'm going to look at on this video, and this again only just came in today. And I actually ordered this before I'd bought that, which I've still got to do some stuff on, which is that logic analyzer that Thurby LA160 logic analyzer that I picked up on eBay. But and it took about 2 months to arrive. But a couple of months ago, so let me just get you a little bit closer, see if you can see this a little bit better. This unbagging. A couple of months ago on eBay, I picked this up. It only cost a £5, and it's took about 2 months to get here from China. And this again is a little logic analyzer. And we'll open the bag and we'll see what we've got here. I was hoping it would perhaps come with a driver CD or something like that, but of course at £5, beggars can't really be choosers. But yeah, it's a little bit of a difference in size, really, isn't there? Considering that's a 20 megahertz logic analyzer and this is apparently 24 megahertz. That's 16 channel, this is 8 channel. Like I said, I honestly don't know how good it's going to be, whether it's really going to be of a huge amount of use or not. I'm certainly going to have a little bit of a play with it. I'll get a USB cable, the little logic analyzer, and a breakout cable like that. So I don't think that's a little micro USB on that side there. And we'll get inside it. If we can get inside it, curiosity and all that. Let's see if it's going to be too hard to get in here. Oh, there we go. We're in. And wow, I mean, there really is nothing to it. What have we got in there? I can't quite read what that IC is there. It'll be a perhaps an 18 mega or something like that. It'll be some little microprocessor. Let's get the board out and have a look on the back. No, there's nothing at all on the back. But yeah, so that is a little 24 megahertz logic analyzer, which I will no doubt be having a play with at some point in the future. In fact, I'll be playing with that one on my Thurby one. I've got my there's my the predecessor to all these, my little logic probe, because I've been playing with that recently. I'll be doing a video on that fairly soon, and some little bits and bobs that I've been playing around with it, some little bits and bats, which I'm playing around with on that at the moment. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Like I say, it was just a quick little update video, show you them screens and my another little toy which has arrived from China. So leave that there for now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.